Very happy Laetare Sunday to you all. Hopefully, you've had a good Lent so far, and well, the home stretch is on its way here, and hopefully, that is productive and I suppose holy for everybody. I just want to let everybody know that we're about to go on vacation here. We're going to head down to Italy for 8 days to soak up some sun and see the beaches and the churches. We're going to go to Loreto, to San Marino, a couple of other places down the east coast of Italy. We're really excited. Should be a lot of fun. Spend the time with the family. And during that time, obviously, we're not going to get as much done on the podcast. We'll have a couple episodes coming out next week, a couple interviews. We do have plenty of stuff in the works coming up after Easter. We have Indefectible, of course, in the works. I'm going to do another program with my dad to maybe explain Indefectible a little bit better about what we're doing and what we need help for. Because I don't know if everyone quite understood that project, but it's a big one and a really important one. We also have several other things coming up. We have a couple other live shows in the works that I think are going to be fantastic. So definitely stay tuned. It's not like we're going anywhere. We're just going to take a little bit of a hiatus here for the coming weeks. Maybe until Easter, we'll be pretty quiet, a little bit slow. I imagine everyone appreciates that as we get towards Holy Week and towards Easter. We're just going to have a lot of things going on, kind of different priorities. We'll continue to publish content the liturgical year for sure. Probably some of the content that we had last year during Holy Week. We had some really great recordings. So just to let everybody know, it's going to be a bit slower with Catholic Family Podcast over the next couple weeks. And then we'll pick up again after Easter with much more content. We'll probably not have Matt and Kevin in the morning for the next couple weeks. Just different things. A lot of different things will slow down until after Easter. So don't worry. We're not going anywhere long term, only short term. Now, in the meantime, we would love it. Again, as always, if you want to reach out to us, if you have ideas for shows, if you want to talk about your conversion or have something that you're an expert in, let us know. We're always looking for new content and more content. We're also looking for hosts. We want people to be able to host these shows. I know it's something that not everyone is built for or wants to do, but well, it's a need. I don't have all the time in the world. I'm working 3 different jobs and running a podcast with 2 little kids. So pretty busy. So it'd be great to have more help on that side of things. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. Email me at kevin89davis@gmail.com. We'll maybe give you a shot at it. And if it doesn't work, it's fine. No stress. I don't pay much, but I'm also not too much of a taskmaster or I don't bring the whip too hard for the people who work with me here at Catholic Family Podcast. But also, if anyone wants to support us, we have a lot coming that we want to record, especially for Indefectible this summer. So we could always use help with that. We're not a for-profit channel whatsoever. We don't do this for the money, but there are projects that just could use a little bit to help fund getting to places and going to interview people live, because I think that's obviously nicer when you're able to do that. And we also want to start we want to start producing much more content for children, and basics of Catholicism and catechism. And for that, we would also like to be able to pay those who write these articles a little bit as well. So if you're able to contribute to us, please do so. You can do one time with PayPal or Patreon. With Patreon, you kind of sign up for a monthly deal. And I know people get scared off by that, but you can do $2 and you can do $1. That's fine. It just helps. It adds up. I mean, if we had, many of our listeners do that, then we'd have plenty of support and be able to do a lot of things we want with just a couple bucks a month. So that's totally fine. We appreciate you if you just pray for us too. Of course, we're not in this for the money. I can guarantee you that we're not going on extravagant vacations with money from the podcast, but we do want to continue to create good content. And while that's just easier with, a little bit of support and a little bit of help behind us, in terms of software and hardware and gas to get to places to interview people, especially clergy. So please support us in any way you can, especially with your prayers. And we look forward to seeing you guys a lot more after Easter. Until then, please have a very happy, I suppose, I don't know if happy is the word, but have a holy, a productive Lent, I suppose. And we'll see you on the other side. So happy Lent, and in a few weeks, happy Easter as well. We'll see you afterwards. God bless you all.